Today I'm gonna make homemade dog food. So how to do that is about 6 pounds of fish heads that I get from a fisherman who doesn't eat the fish heads, so I get them for free. And then about 20 pounds of turkey that I'm gonna grind up in this meat grinder. I'm just gonna dump in this mixing bowl, and then I'm gonna put it on the Hobart and just mix it all together. And then the turkey was free. That was a neighbor's turkey that died and he didn't want the meat. This is salmon. Also got that for free. It was freezer burned from a friend. So you can get a lot of meat for free for your dogs by just asking people to give you their meat that they didn't eat. A lot of times it's freezer burned, so a human doesn't want to eat it, but it's perfectly fine for a dog. And then pumpkin, 100% pure. Always make sure that it's pure pumpkin. So ingredients, there should just be one pumpkin. I'm defrosting in water. Spinach, I do 6 pounds of spinach. And then 6 pounds of chicken hearts. You can get those from a meat market. Those are like $3 a pound. Spinach doesn't cost me much. It's I think like 6 cents a pound. It's really cheap. I can buy a lot. Eggs, I do 5 dozen, and then they're all farm fresh eggs because you can't use store-bought because they spray chemicals on the shell, and the dog should be eating the shell as well. So I gotta wash these, scrub them all clean, and then I just take them and I throw them into the mixing bowl and they'll break up. And that's all the fish heads. That's 5 pounds of fish heads, or 6 pounds, whatever it is. And it's super easy. You just put the fish heads in the hole, push down on this, and you get ground fish head. Salmon into like 2-inch strips. Take a chunk and you just put it down. And you don't do that like that. You just put it in there and you just take your poker and just start pushing down. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but yeah, that's how you do it. Got the salmon all ground up, and then I chopped up all that turkey breast, and then I chopped up all this. This was all like turkey leg, turkey liver, kidney, esophagus, a bunch of parts of the turkey. You can defeather it very well because I knew it was for the dogs and it doesn't matter, so there's still feathers there. All the ligaments are in there. Just the dog can eat all of it. It's all very highly nutritious. This was a farmer's turkey that had died. He didn't want the meat, so he gave it to me. Now I've put all the liver in the bin, if you want to call it that, and then all I gotta do, I'm grinding everything up. Makes it very easy. Just push down on it. Down the hole it goes. Down the hole it goes. And out it comes. Now it doesn't matter if your dog is picky. Doesn't matter about anything. Just because all they really need is nutrients, right? So just give them food. And this really is simple. Like the hardest part, I guess, is cleaning it up. But all I have to do is it's super easy to take the machine apart. Just turn the knob, spin that, whole thing takes apart. This isn't screwed on, it's just clipped on. So washing this all up, and this is over a month's worth of food for 2 dogs. So like, as long as you have freezer space, if you don't have a meat grinder, well, that's gonna be more work. So I'll just go buy a meat grinder. It'll pay for itself by not having to buy dog food all the time. And the reason this is taking longer is just because I'm holding a camera. Otherwise it's way easier if I'm not holding a camera. Alright. Okay, now we're on the pumpkin. Dump it in there like we're gonna dump everything in. Now I finished washing all the eggs, run them under water, just take a scrubber, scrub them all off because farm fresh eggs aren't usually clean. Normally I do the eggs first. Today I decided to do them differently. So yeah, I just gotta crush these. Now we're to the garlic. 1 cup is what I'm doing. You gotta do your own measurements for how much you're making. If you're in a KitchenAid, you know, maybe you're doing a quarter of a cup. I don't know. You gotta do your own math. And now we're at the chicken hearts. So I opened up 6 pounds of chicken hearts, put it in the trough, and now I'm simply going to turn on the machine, shoot it down all that hole, and grind it into here. This is what ground heart looks like. Looks just like, honestly, looks just like ground beef. You wouldn't even know. That's ground heart. And since I forgot to take spinach out to defrost it, I am also just going to be putting this in the meat grinder because I don't want to sit here for 2 hours to wait for this to defrost. I don't really want to put it in the microwave and use the defroster because it's going to cook it. So yeah, I managed to break up the frozen chunks into pieces, about 3-inch pieces, so they can go down that chute. And I'm just gonna throw this in the meat grinder too. It can grind anything, so it doesn't matter that it's frozen spinach. It will work the same. And then once you got that going, I finished the spinach. So everything was ready. Put it in your mixer, start mixing. You're done when it's all evenly mixed through. Maybe 10 minutes. So while the 10 minutes is going, I took this apart. Just simply unscrew, pop off. That was super simple. Just sanitize. Alright, all done. All in the bins. You might be wondering what it smells like, and it smells like garlic. Chicken quarters are 82 cents a pound at Walmart, and each dog gets one. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're smaller, but it all balances out. And that's how you do their food.